Okay, very good. Very good. Let us move on to another game. This game is called Story, Story, Die. It's a very uplifting game. Basically, 3 of the players will be telling a story, and whenever the director is pointing at them, they must continue telling the story. Whenever the director pulls their hand away, they must stop mid-word, mid-sentence, mid-syllable. Good. Then they will then point to somebody else, and that person must pick up right where they left off without a break. If they screw up, repeat themselves, stutter, or repeat themselves, they will be forced to die a horrible death here on stage. Until there is only one. Very good. So, who would like to correct?
I'll do that.
Very good.
I'll do that. All right. First off, I'm going to need the title of a never heard of before fairy tale. What was that?
The little man and the egg.
The little man on the egg.
On the egg.
On the egg.
The little man on the egg.
Very good.
All right. Whenever I stand up, I'm going to say whatever chapter it is, and you will all repeat with the little man on the egg. So let us listen to chapter 1 of The Little Man on the Egg. And go.
Once upon a time, there was a tiny, tiny, tiny man whose biggest dream was
to join the circus. But he had no real skills except for being really... Shall we give him a pass on the first one?
Yeah.
All right.
That's fine.
No, you've been permitted to pass. We'll allow this.
All right. Die! 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 Hold the door! Hold the door!
he deserves it.
Remind me to unlike him on Facebook.
Done. All right, so now we are hitting chapter 2 of The Little Man on the Egg. And go.
The little man,
On the Egg was a wonderful idea for a show.
and so
He got him
himself into a great deal of trouble by writing his
memoirs. Early, before he'd ever done anything. He still had yet to balance an egg in the circus. So,
he decided now was
as good as time as any to go to the Ringling Brothers. They didn't have an elephant act anymore. He might as well get his way in.
to the
Circus.
where
He would balance himself upon an egg.
so great that it would look so marvelous a picture that the egg would then create.
A wonderful visual. A beautiful tableau. Whereon the little man, balanced on the egg on the pointy bit, would represent the universe. Yes, the egg was our souls, our knowledge, and on top of the egg, our ego, balanced delicately, spinning round and round. Oh, he brought this idea to the Ringling Brothers, and they said, "That is perfect! That is exactly what we would like." And so, that very night, he was put in the center ring of the three-ring circus. There he stood, in the middle of his ring, a giant magnifying glass so people in the back could see, and he balanced delicately upon the egg. He began to turn and turn faster
And faster.
spinning the egg around. Faster and faster he went. It was teetering, it was tottering. He was still maintaining his balance. But then, suddenly at that precise
Moment
there came a mighty crash as the egg
shattered amazingly on top of the floor,
that was spread about
the ground.
in the ring. Well,
He decided that with his egg gone, destroyed so perilously upon the floor, he would need it
new act,
to
Orm. That very evening, and so he became Omelet.
man. Omelette Man the Great, whose first show was then seen
All over the country.
so great was the act that far and wide people heard.
Yay! People yelling, yay! Far and wide.
All around
The country.
tree. And the word spread, and so Omelette Man became great.
fame and fortune was heaped upon him. He became the richest man in all of Ringling Brothers. He decided to buy the place for his very own, and so...
He did. The place was his, and now he owned his own home where he could make...
omelets, all he wanted. Ham and cheese omelets. Pepper omelets. East Southwestern omelets. In fact, even cream cheese.
omelets would be made into his house that he dreamed of painting every color he could, every color of egg.
That were in the rainbow. All of the eggs in the rainbow, you know, at Easter time. Well, our young man was full of fortune and fame, but
I had taken my hand away when you said, "But, good pirate."
oh, I'm sorry, I was just feeling it.
What do we say? Will we give him a pass or is he dead? The people have spoken.
Very well.
Ready? Die! Die! Die!
Is that fiery ball up in the... Ah!
Let's shoot our picture.
We've got time for one more game.
One more.